Okay, we're heading off today to Exmouth. It's 9:35 on this beautiful morning. There's a little bit of a breeze and I suspect it's going to be windy out on the road. But it's 153 kilometres to Exmouth. I'm going to fuel up first. I've got to get a bit of fuel, and then we're out on the road. As I said, I haven't booked any accommodation. We'll see what I can find when I get there. If I have to camp a couple of nights, then so be it. But Coral Bay has been absolutely fantastic. I've enjoyed the three nights here. It's been quite an exciting part of the journey thus far. All right. Well, the chain needs to be cleaned on AFRI, but I'll do that in Exmouth, I think. It's quite dirty. Anyway, I should have done it while I was here. All right, on the road. Okay, we're leaving Coral Bay. Had a great time here. Exmouth. It's 10 minutes to 10. Let's see what we can find in Exmouth. We haven't told anyone there that we're coming. We'll surprise them. Surprise! Have you got accommodation? No. We're on the highway to Exmouth, which is that way, about another 50 kilometres, but I've just pulled over to explore these anthills that are on this part of the world. They're slightly different to the ones in the Northern Territory. They're sort of bulbous and they form a peak at the top, and it seems to be the pattern for all of them along the road. They're beautifully sculptured, well ventilated by the looks of things. There's holes going right through them. I don't know whether this is alive. Yeah, it's probably still going, but they're quite large. Hot Shot Memorial. By June 1942, there were 20 US Navy submarines operating from Western Australia, mostly from Fremantle. The Americans badly needed a maintenance point further north, and late in that year settled on Exmouth Gulf as their preferred location. Work on a substantial base began immediately, and submarines were soon able to call on the services of the tender USS Pelleas. But fate quickly took a hand. Persistent northwesterly winds produced an unexpectedly heavy swell in the Gulf, and other than in the best of conditions, it was almost impossible for submarines to be serviced by the Pelleas. Operation Potshot was now downgraded to a simple refuelling station, and the Dutch tanker Ondina arriving in June. Okay. Well, there's Exmouth Airport. You can see a Qantas plane on the tarmac there. So I did hear that Qantas were bringing in flights into this area for the eclipse that happened a few weeks ago. So it must be a pretty big tarmac. Well, it's a military, it's a RAF base, so it must be a significant runway there. And of course, right here, we're next to the ocean. And Exmouth is another 36 kilometres, I think, just further around the next point there, I guess. Erected the 27th of October 1963. Between this point and Exmouth Gulf, Operation Potshot was conducted during World War II. It there? What's left of it anyway? And pontoons, I guess. What's left of them? Yeah, pontoons. Tank float. During World War II, steel pontoons like this were hitched together to form floating docks in the shallow waters off the coast here. They may have been used in preparation for Operation Jaywick. Operation Jaywick. The MV Crate departed for Singapore from this spot on Operation Jaywick, September the 2nd, 1943. Vessel returned on October the 19th, 1943, having sunk 37,000 tonnes of enemy shipping. Ningaloo Coast, World Heritage, Northern Gateway. So Exmouth is still that way. And the ocean is probably about 30 metres, 300 metres that way. You can see it. Welcome to Exmouth on Ningaloo Reef. Okay, let's go into Exmouth. Let's see if we can get some accommodation. 3 nights. Tidy Town finalist 2022. Okay, well, I think we're quite slowly getting to the tropics here. It's a very tropical setting with frangipani, bougainvillea and a palm tree. Okay. Well, I've got accommodation and but unfortunately I can't get in yet because these 2 caravans are just blocking the entrance to the whole caravan park. So I'm just going to go for a ride and I'll check out some places. I'm a bit hungry, so I might, if there's a pub, I can see myself having lunch.